Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Yes.
welcome back.
Yes.
This is Amanda.
Hmm.
Welcome. We are honored to be able to do your clearing today.
Yes.
And
Yeah, I think we just jump right in.
yeah,
Okay. Yes.
yeah, let's jump right in. Amanda, would you tell everybody whatever it is that you want to say about why you've reached out to us and why we're clearing your home?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. I reached out because my son will not sleep in his own room. He is scared. The only thing I can get out of him is he says he feel like he is going to be attacked.
Ugh.
He is 8. He needs to.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
When we moved into this house, I have seen shadow figures. We hear just random knocks on the wall. My husband has heard someone walk up the back porch. Um,
How long have you
the
been in this
lights have
home? Sorry, how long?
uh, 7 years.
7 years. Okay.
We've seen orbs.
Mhm.
I've seen an orb with my own eyes. I've heard footsteps.
Mhm.
We've heard the water come on and off in the bathroom. So yes, I really want my kids to feel comfortable and
Absolutely.
safe.
Now, is
And
your other child experiencing something too? No, you have
she,
a
I have a
younger.
younger daughter, but
Okay.
she just
You're not
refuses.
sure.
I don't know. She just wants to be next to me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't think she sees anything. I think it's more of my son. He's experienced night terrors to the point where he remembers them, where like a black moth thing would come out of his mouth. And it would take hours for me to calm him down.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So,
poor little guy.
Is he still having the night terrors?
no, he stopped those probably when he was about 6.
Okay.
I've also seen him sleepwalk.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
did anything get worse from the time? Because we had a consultation. I don't remember when our consultation was. Within the past week, we've had a consultation. Um, did anything get worse
Get worse.
between then and today, or
Um,
anything act up? Anything weird? I mean, like, yeah.
when I was working on Friday, in my bedroom in the hallway, we have wood floors. They're real, but there's only like a spot where it squeaks when you step on it. And it sounded like someone was walking around at the end of the hallway and then they went to the bathroom and flushed the toilet. But I was the only one home. I went out to see if my husband had come back home.
Yeah.
Nobody was here.
Okay. Okay.
That got my attention.
Yes, it did. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that says a lot for us. So, yeah, why don't we've already opened space.
Okay.
So, and what I will say, when we first opened space, something is getting her now,
Mhm.
but it was very sluggish. It was like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. Like, I just want to lay down. Do you get those
All
anyone
the time.
all the time?
Me.
Like, you're just,
I'm exhausted
yes.
constantly.
Okay. Okay. That's part of the activity. That is part of that. So
Mhm.
what is happening with
Yeah.
you?
So there,
She's going like this if you can't see it with her glasses
I
on.
cannot keep my eye open. I have this it's pretty severe pain in my head.
Okay.
It's already subsiding now that I'm just speaking it. There's a man, he died from blunt force trauma to the head. And now that I've said it out loud, it's gone. Um, he really wants it known how much pain he's in.
All right.
And I'm
I
so
will
sorry
say
that he likes to scare y'all.
Yeah.
he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I suffer from severe migraines on this side of my face. I can't even open my eye sometimes. I'm on 4 different medications, and none of this happened until we moved into this house. I've always suffered from headaches, but not to the point where I need 4 medications.
So hopefully what this will do is you will be able to not have you may still have certain headaches. Some of it's just that's your weak spot. If you've watched our videos, you know that we talk about wherever some people, whether it's stress, anxiety, whatever it is, they have a certain part of their body where it hurts. So yours might be you get headaches. Some people get like major tooth pain. Mine is my gut. Some people, Mari-Lyn will be her back.
Mine's my back.
And that's sort of that low spot where they can sort of, with activity, those places will act up. In addition to that, you not only have headaches, but this man obviously has had trauma. And so he brings that to you. So you're getting kind of this double whammy thing that's happened.
Do your headaches keep you from doing family activities?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. I mean, between the headaches and the pure exhaustion, getting out of bed is a struggle every day.
Okay. Well, let's change that today. Yes. Yeah. Now I'm excited. Not that I wasn't excited. I'm always happy to do these and I get it. But then when I hear things like that, it's like, okay, game on. It's with your children with them. That's never okay. Yeah. I am, Mama Bear comes out in both of us when it happens. We have to sort of pull that back because we can't come rushing in like that. So we try to stay a little calmer, but that really got me, that one. So
now, would he ever be able to affect my children with pain? Because
yes,
my son, we've had x-rays, we've had MRIs, we've had blood work done to make sure that like his legs are okay. And his growing plates are open. I think
that's something else, but yes.
Okay.
But yes, that would absolutely be, yes.
My legs starting late yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
I have felt like I ran a marathon.
Yes. You text me many times. Oh, my legs are just exhausted. I feel like I just ran or and like going up and down flights of stairs. Yeah.
I think it's from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We often get visited prior, as most of our viewers know, when the ghosts, the earthies, whatever you want to call them, the earthies know we're coming before we come. And so they will come check us out. Like, who are you? What are you going to do to us? And they get nervous. I have not felt, but I've had a lot going on in my personal life lately. And so maybe they came and I just wasn't paying attention, but definitely you've been affected. They've come to you.
I scoped out the house last night. Okay. Am I getting visited? And there was nothing. So I think what's coming for me is that they know they're not welcome in my house and that I'm going to send them away. And so they come in and they're just going to like affect my body.
Yes.
And then leave me in wonderment.
Yes. Little stinkers.
Yeah.
I have some thoughts about your son, but I'm going to wait until we get through this. Absolutely be able to help him today. Without a doubt. The whole leg thing. Yes. But I will wait to talk about that when the time comes to deal with it. So,
okay.
All right.
So
whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
One question. Would the earth spirit have possibly been in the military? Because where our house sits is an old military base.
Yes.
Okay. Just curious.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. That's the one affecting your son's legs.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yes.
And there's more than one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. There's just sort of this, it happens all the time. They just sort of, you just get people walking through. So sometimes, they don't stay around. They just kind of come in, kind of look. Your son is very open.
I figured.
Yeah. And most kids are, but some more than others. My youngest son was that way. He'd say, Mom, who are those? Who's that family standing at the door? And I'd look over and there'd be like a earthy family standing there. Like, oh, okay. And I said, oh, they just came to visit. They're going to go now. And then he would just run off and play. He wouldn't think to ask more questions, thankfully, because he was very young. I didn't want to get into that with him, but I didn't want to scare him either. So I just said, oh, yeah, all the time. My oldest one, those night terrors. And I know how frightening that is for a parent because their eyes are wide open and you know they can't see. There's nothing, like something's going on inside and they're just like staring at you, but there's nothing there. It's frightening. And I am so sorry. And we absolutely will take care of that today. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. All right. Whew. So wherever you want to start, just walking through.
And do you want me to walk through the whole house or just where there's activity or
the whole house? Okay. If you can, the whole house. You don't have to open closet doors or anything like that unless we ask you to. And just keep walking and we will stop you when it's time or, whatever, if we want you to stop. And you can do it facing you or you can face the camera out, whichever is more comfortable for you.
Well, there we go. Okay.
All right.
So this is the back entry. And then this is our laundry room.
Love the dresses.
I had sons. I didn't get that experience. I will with granddaughters.
Yeah, she loves her dresses. And then this is our guest room / extra room. Since my husband works shift work, this is where he sleeps.
Okay.
I refuse to sleep in here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that.
I understand why.
Yeah.
Then this would be our living room.
Either to write stuff down.
And then this is the kids' playroom. Okay. An exercise room.
You want a tablet?
Can you do it? Yeah, thank you.
This is the back porch. And this is where my husband has heard footsteps coming up.
Okay.
And
now, pardon me, are your animals affected?
Not really this one, but the one that we had previously was extremely protective. And whenever, like, I would see a shadow figure, he would just run after it, start barking. And this one, she just kind of pokes her head up and is like, what's that? But okay, so, and this is the dining room. Excuse the mess.
No worries. That is not messy, by the way, just FYI. And I think everyone watching is going to say, oh, our house is so beautiful. That's not a mess. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Well, in the South, you have to be able to eat off the floor to be considered clean. So,
yes, I've heard that.
Uh-huh. This is just the breakfast area. And then this is the kitchen. We just had this completely redone.
That breakfast area.
Mm-hmm. It's wonky.
Yeah. Talk about wonky.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of very old pieces, a lot of things handed down from grandparents and things like that.
So we'll probably clear the items as well.
So this is our entryway. I don't know. This is a couple 100-year-old picture, I think. At least 150. And then this is the hallway. We have the bathroom. And then this is my daughter's room. I'll do my son's room last. And this is our room, the master. Okay, then this is the bathroom. And most of the house has actually been redone. We used to have like blue carpet, wallpaper, things like that.
How long was it under construction? How long ago was it under construction?
The kitchen was about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then this is my son's room.
Okay.
My husband even put lights under his bed. to see if he'd be more comfortable in here.
Sure.
Holy freaking moly.
Yeah.
We've even tried locking the door to make him feel better.
Sure.
And
yeah,
the corner right there is the corner I don't like.
Okay.
And this is where I saw the shadow figure run from that corner across my back and out the door.
Yeah.
Okay, this room makes me, very first thing, it made me so emotional. I still have a lump in my throat.
Yeah.
Makes me dizzy.
Should we start here or should we start?
Okay. I want to put the covers over my head.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
gonna. So this might get uncomfortable for you, but we're just gonna ask you just to hold the, just through. I mean, you can move it. Just don't leave that room, I guess is what.
Okay. Okay.
So we need to. Wow, what is that? There is. Oh.
Yes.
There is. It's an earthy. I'll when we get into it more, sometimes the percent is earthies, but they're not. But I think there's, anyway, hanging from the ceiling right over his bed, ready to pull him out of his body.
Okay.
When he falls asleep.
No wonder he's scared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's just dangling there, ready to grab him and pull him up. When his astral body.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take care of him and I'm going to close down this entry point. What?
In the closet. Is that a doorway? Is it it's in the closet and it wraps around that corner?
I see many entry points. So doorways, just openings, cracks. Like this is going to be, we're going to have to do extra seal.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, like 3 fences.
Mm-hmm.
Floor, ceiling, around, like,
okay.
Secure this room. So sometimes when we go into a place that has major activity, like years and years and major activity, and we will take one room and we will secure that down. So if anyone feels sick, they need to make a phone call, whatever it is, they go into that room, nothing gets in that room. That's what I'm going to do with this room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be the secure room in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be the equivalent of what, yes.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Because it's, and I think my educated guess, and it is a guess, but that's the room that was chosen because he's so open, because he has abilities.
He's shiny.
He's very shiny, and he will start to turn the page on that because very often through early teens, teenage years, those abilities, I can't say they shut down. Nothing ever really shuts down, but he becomes less aware. And so he's at that turning point. So we want him to turn that page right now.
Mm-hmm.
If later in life, as an adult, 20s, 30s, 40s, he decides he wants to tap into all that again, he can. But right now, that's just not where he is in life. And we don't believe in developing children. We think children need to be children.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to go through life as humans until we decide to do more. So he's right there at that edge. So we're going to close all this down and let him just become a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right. So,
yeah.
What is my role in this room?
If you want to go to a different room, you can. If you want to go, I can take care of all this. If you want Amanda to take you somewhere else, that would be fine with me. And then we can revisit this room when I'm done.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we go to the daughter's room? Because that should be fairly easy to clean out.
I'm going to.
Or do you want me to just continue walking through the house?
You go wherever you want. This is going to take me a minute. I'm going to
Okay.
use a rattle. We don't need everyone to hear it, but you let me know if it starts bothering you. I'm going to do it.
Okay. Okay. And I love the rattle. So, Amanda, will you go forward towards the window and then take the camera to your left? Does your daughter play in that corner a lot?
No.
No, she doesn't. There's some really weird energy in there. I don't feel any earthbound spirits in this room at all, but that is a really energetically icky corner. So I'm going to clear up that corner, and then we'll just clear out the rest of the room energetically and raise its vibration. What are they bringing for me to do? All right. So, we're going to neutralize this. We have a basement.
No, we have a crawl space.
Okay. It didn't feel like a basement. It's all of this energy. We're just pushing it down into the earth.
Okay, what is that?
Sending the higher vibration energy now that's going to go over her bed. So does she sleep on one part and play on the other part of that bunk bed?
Oh.
Well, she don't sleep. She's supposed to sleep, but yes, the top is to play, and this one is to
Oh. I don't know if you notice any difference in how that room feels.
I don't know if it's me or I just kind of got a little hot.
That can happen with a shift of energy. You can get warm or you can get, cold.
Clear her energy.
Let's clear your energy. Oh, and get you grounded. All right. Any better?
Yeah, I'm cooling down.
Okay. So we can, I think we can leave this room.
Okay. Where would you like me to go? Master bedroom?
Back to the boys' room.
Let's go back to your son's room.
Okay.
Well, I love that. I don't feel like crying.
See, I suffer from depression as well, so I feel like I want to cry constantly.
How do you feel in that room? Oh yeah, you're back in there. How does the room feel?
I think I'm just like super nervous for some reason.
Sure.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. And I'm still doing some work in there, but it should be even like looking at that corner is amazingly better. So she had a lot going on there, a lot of people, a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, we're still working. I got rid of all the earthies. There were a lot. There were some almost like a tactical team. I don't know. I know like in law enforcement, I know they have tactical teams. You see it like on TV all the time or whatever. The military, I would assume, has something. I mean, that's probably where it came from, right? And so there was even like this, I can't even describe it, like this tactical team came in. It was just, I found myself just watching for a minute, then went, oh wait, I'm supposed to be working here. At the moment, so the earthy that was the it was not an earthy. I wondered if he posed as an earthy, the one hanging from the ceiling. My guardians took him away. We're fixing that at the moment. That's the last part is that hole. It was a portal-esque. I don't know what to call it. Sometimes we come up on things that we just don't know the name for.
When you said hole, that's exactly what I saw. It was just a hole.
Just a hole.
Yeah.
So we're still repairing that now.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue with that, removing some more energy, but any earthy or the like, anything conscious is gone out of there.
Okay.
Will not return. Now I'm just sort of fixing all the grids and making sure everything and closing up whatever that is. It's not a standard thing that we come across. So I'm sort of, I'm learning at the same time, which is always fun. There's so many things out there that just pop up new. It's like, oh, I haven't seen that one in all the years we've been doing.
You know what's coming is that you're kind of like darning the hole, like you would darn a sock.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Really interesting. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So we can continue walking through the house.
I just didn't know if you felt anything different in there yet, but I also understand you've been walking into that room. It's felt the same way for so long. Sometimes it's hard to not have that sort of fear or that anticipation when you walk in. So
the added, anxiety of what she's actually doing right now. Yes, you're doing a wonderful job.
Yes, absolutely. And your son, I guarantee you, will walk in and think it feels very different.
Yeah.
But, okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
So we can go on to the next room.
Oh,
okay.
Man, my lower back from that room and then into my legs. Yeah, I really got it.
Yeah.
So we're going to take care of that.
My master.
This really doesn't feel too bad to me. This feels like just normal life, heavy energy.
Okay. This is where I feel safest in the house.
Yeah.
Strengthen the grids is all that.
And you leave a lot of your anxiety in this room, which is, you got to have a safe place to do that. So, yes.
We did not put a guardian with her. It was not, we were not called to do that.
Right.
However, right now, what just came, I can think of 12 things at the same time when I'm in my channel. So I apologize. I'm doing this and that. And there is, if they're calling it an anxiety cup, you're to give her, and maybe this is something that we wait till we're after camera. so she can put all her anxiety into it. It's an energy.
Energetic.
It's like this energetic half of a light ball. We use this certain type of light mass when we clear homes, and it's like half of one of those. And when, Amanda, you feel that anxiety or feel stress, you just go and you just like touch it and send it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that off.
I think we could do that off. That feels right to do
Yeah.
that afterwards, but we will
Yeah.
do that.
I'll make sure I'll put that.
Yeah. It's a beautiful vanity, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really being drawn outside, but we will make our way outside. I will pull away from that. There's a selenite stick, Pam, right there at the edge.
Releasing his legs from.
Yeah, can you pan through the rest of the room from that angle? And then that's the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start actually in the bathroom. We're going to clear that. We're going to clear through the hallway. You ever have any experiences in here?
None that really I remember.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. So we're just going to reinforce the walls in this room. We're going to ground out the energy that's in it down out through the floor. It goes into Mama Gaia, and then Mama Gaia just transmutes it into a high vibration of love. We sweep that energy through the bathroom, through the hallway, and into your room. And then we're just going to reinforce the grids. The grids throughout your house are really unsymmetrical, if you will. The grids are, you've heard speak of like the veils. And it's just a barrier of sorts between our 3D world and the other realms of the paranormal. And when the grids are compromised, there's more chance for activity because they can just like come and go as they please. So we're going to reinforce the grids. It's kind of a boring thing to sit through as this happens.
Well, I can talk now if you want to do what you're doing. All right. I had to take a moment. I had to actually get on the floor and do some stretching to release your son from. I'm still not completely clear about the situation with his legs. But what there was an energetic tie to a past life where he lost the use of his legs. So in this lifetime, this is the part I don't know how it connected from that life to this. There's usually a linchpin somewhere and I couldn't find it. So I just, really doesn't matter. So I just let go of that. I released him from it, because in this lifetime, he's meant to have full motion with his legs, with his whole body. He's meant to be rambunctious and fun and play sports and run around and do all the things that he's supposed to do in this lifetime. And there was a tie to a past life where at the same age, he was in a horrible accident and he lost the use of his legs. So there was that's why no one can tell you what's going on, because it's completely energetic. It was from a past life. So we dissolved that tie. We dissolved it through his physical body, which we call the deva. His deva was holding on to all those memories and really that DNA from that lifetime. So I went ahead and dissolved that all. He should be feeling much better. So that's done.
Thank you. I'm very excited for
nice.
Yes, I am too, because he's meant to be running and jumping and playing, and that, so
nice.
Yes,
very good.
Yes.
All right. So what's next?
This is our bathroom. Mm-hmm. Do we have to do that?
I'll just fix the grids real quick. Okay.
Yeah, the grids throughout the house are just, like I said, really inconsistent.
Yeah. Do you want me to just go ahead and do the house? The grids? Or do you have more to do first?
No, I've done everything. They've done some reinforcing. And then
get rid of that energy.
Energy. How much more of the house is there to walk through?
This is the entryway.
Okay.
Dining room. Kitchen, breakfast nook. Living room. It's kind of one big space.
I'll clear off all the objects in the house too.
Okay.
So I'll play. Are you getting drawn outside?
I am getting drawn outside. I really am.
You want to go ahead and go, and I'll just finish the house.
Okay.
Where would you like me to go?
Wherever. I was from your bedroom. I was really drawn to the back. But you can go. You can go out anywhere.
You got French doors that lead to nowhere. So.
Oh. Okay. There is I'm not sure if this is another one of those inverted vortexes out here.
Do you want me to walk anywhere?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and walk out? How far back does this go?
And there's a shed back there. Our property goes all the way back there.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you walk like beyond that? Is that a swing set that you're approaching? Okay. Is that like pretty center of the yard?
I would say the center is probably a little bit more over here. Because it goes all the way back to those trees.
Way back. Now over here feels really nice. That feels really, really nice to me. if you were to turn around just beyond between the house and that swing set, is some really wonky energy over there. Okay, I'm going to call in Mama Gaia and ask for her assistance in pulling down this. Because it doesn't feel like it needs to be taken away. It feels like it needs to just, like, she can take care of this. Okay?
Yeah, I was in it.
Mm.
Your house is done.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we're in the backyard. She's about center yard. In between the house and this swing set, it's like in one of those inverted vortexes. So I was just going to call in Mama Gaia and have her help me pull it down so she can take care of it.
Okay.
You get anything else different?
She's gonna, well, just flip it up right side up first, or write it.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct it.
Correct it.
And then she'll
take care of it. Thank you. Okay, this is asking for some cherry blossom medicine.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take care of the rest of the yard then. We're just going to ask for the health of the earth, to bring back all natural spirit of who watch the land, who feed the land, who cultivate the land, who keep the balance of the land. We call you all back in whatever form you come in, whether you slither and crawl, you live underground or above ground, in the trees, under the trees. You feed the trees, the plant life, the earth, the grass, the flowers. We ask you to come back and bring back your beautiful, healthy glory of what this land should be. Yes, that she. We give our thanks to every soldier who lost your life on or around this property. We give you thanks and gratitude. We see you, we hear you, we know you're there, we know your pain, and we are so sorry, and we are in gratitude for what you've done for us. We honor you as we allow you to absorb into the light, to return home, to become whole and heal. We thank all the protector beings who have been here trying to protect this land to no avail. We thank you for doing your job. We thank you for being here. And we give you permission now to leave, to go into the light, to absorb in. You've done your job very well, and this land is restoring to its natural beauty, to the honor, to the love, as we bring in the high vibration of love to the land, to the people, to the house, to all the up to everything 3D and energetic within this space. We bring love and gratitude, and we thank you for this opportunity as we ground out anything else that needs Gaia to transmute it. We raise the vibration through the sky. We welcome back all the birds, the squirrels, the bunnies, anything, the worms, anything, any light force that belongs here. We call you back with gratitude as the earth and this energy and spirit gives back Amanda and her family their life back, to resume their journey, to resume it in health, in happiness, the grace and ease in which they move through their journey, living in this beautiful home with the gratitude that's deserving. The humility, the honor, the grace in which we bow to Spirit in gratitude for bringing back life to this space, to the entire space. We thank you for this opportunity to be here. We hold that vibration in reverence for all those who have lost life here, whether it was fully or partially, however that works. We release all the low vibration to be transmuted, to be taken to the higher realms, to be healed. We ask that everyone in this home is drained of anything low vibrational, any depression, any anger, any sadness, any pain, anything that has been affected by what's been going on here. We ask for that release and that dissolving of those energies. I have another paranormal team that's going to come in and just sort of continue this cleaning even after we're gone, to make sure, because there's a lot going on here. This was huge. That's why it was so heavy. Thank you. And so it is.
So in that space between the house and the, right in that grassy area where that inverted vortex was. So we rated it sent down into Mama Gaia. Energetically, there is now a cherry blossom tree in that area that will just continue to help to nourish that area, the whole area. The vibration should be really high. It wouldn't be surprising to see y'all just sitting there having a picnic, or the kids being drawn I know they've got lots of play structures there. It's a wonderful backyard. But I wouldn't at all be surprised to see people be drawn to like congregate in that area now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now we would just ask you to walk back through the house and tell us what you feel now.
Okay. My bedroom feels a little bit calmer. Good. I feel calmer.
Good.
My son's room, I think it's just going to take a minute for me to get used to.
Yes.
I've been nervous about this room for many years.
Of course you have. Absolutely. Yeah. Trust that it's been taken care of, and your son will feel something different when he comes to. And if there's something, I mean, of course you reach back out to us and we will take care of whatever.
Yes.
I definitely feel much calmer.
Good.
It's saying a lot for me.
I was busy doing other things. Did you cross over the gentleman with that was giving you migraines?
I did not cross him over, but he crossed over
When
you were in the backyard.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm not feeling anyone in the home. There's
Nothing.
No conscious spirits whatsoever.
Okay, good. Maybe I'll try sleeping in this room again. All right. Oh, God, I cannot thank y'all enough.
Oh, you're welcome. Let us know how things go. Yeah, we appreciate this opportunity. We're so glad to help. I'm really looking forward to hearing from your son, how he's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Him jumping around and running and playing like he should.
Yes.
So definitely keep us updated.
I will, definitely.
Yeah. So we still have that energetic cup to do for you. So if you would stay with us.
Yes. Is there anything else you want to say before we stop the video?
Just a huge thank you.
You're welcome.
My husband and I really just thought maybe it's the previous owner. So to know that it wasn't.
That too. There was a lot going on there. There were a lot of moving pieces there. And sometimes I just, this is just me. There are other people who do it differently. Actually, I'm going to put Mari-Lyn in this too. Sometimes I just don't need to look that far. It's there. I'm just going to get rid of it. And I don't always have to know every itty bitty little thing that's happening. I just clear shit out. So that's what we did.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
And sometimes knowing is not helpful.
Right.
Sometimes it really isn't helpful to know details.
Yeah. It can kind of keep you in that energy of not letting go. So,
Yep.
All right. Well, first want to say thank you to all the viewers for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Amanda. This has been such a pleasure.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes. And those of you who would like your spaces cleared, whatever that looks like, you can find us at tcseverydaypsychics.com. We never charge for paranormal.
No, we do not.
Yes, I guess we don't say that enough because we have people all the time ask us. It's like we charge for other services, but paranormal we never do.
We don't.
So we must not say that enough.
That is a service that, well, first of all, you can't put a price tag on it, and it's not something that you should have to be able to afford. To enjoy the freedom of having your life back.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Really.
Okay, so everyone, thank you. And I don't think we said it. I'm Pam, and that's Mari-Lyn, and then that's Amanda.
We did introduce Amanda. We never did introduce ourselves, did we?
We've stopped all of that. I know. But all right. Thank you for tuning in. Yes.
Thank you.
We appreciate you all.
We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.